So it is Saturday, I think. I was bedded down last night in Richburg, South Carolina, and I stayed at the most wonderful days in there. If it didn't have a cigarette burn in it, well, it just wasn't good enough for me. I'll post some pictures on the Be Real. I think you'll enjoy it. I really don't have a goal for as far as I want to get today. I left yesterday from Florida. I got off to a late start, got turned around a little bit. So I didn't get out really on the road until about noon. Ended up here. It got cold last night. It took me a while to get the shivers out. And so we're heading up 77 North. And we're going to try to hook up with 81. See if I can remember which way is out. I do believe we're this way. I get so excited anytime I get near the Blue Ridge Mountains. There's just something about it. We're out here on the beginning of, or somewhere in the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's so hard because every turn is scenic. So if you've never been out here, there are turnoffs for you to take pictures at. I mean, they're non-stop, and you can't help but stop because, I mean, this is what you see when you get out here, which is pretty incredible. The camera's not going to do it justice, but we'll try. I just absolutely love being out here. Did I mention the twisties? The twisties are so much fun. These are like beginner twisties too, so anybody that's new to motorcycling that wants to give it a try, this would be the perfect opportunity right here. Speed limit's 45 miles an hour, and I was just doing it off season. Like, this is off season. You definitely don't want to try to do it in the fall. You're going to get backed up with leaf peepers, but this time of year, absolutely perfect. First thing in the morning, absolutely perfect. You're going to have a lot of bicyclists, which is part of the game. You got to be quite the athlete to want to come out here and give this a try. So, yeah. The fella that's in front of me right now, just got talking with him. He's actually, he's new to biking. It's his warm-up. He's getting ready to go down to Tennessee this summer. So he figured that he would come out here and give her a whirl, see what she's made out of. And I think that's perfect. Come on down, give it a try. So where I'm living in upstate New York, which is the farthest point north basically you can go in the state, you're looking at 10 hours to get to the park, which I don't think is that bad. So you come on down, make a day of it, coming down, spend the night. There's several camping areas down in Shenandoah. Once you are on the Blue Ridge, the big thing is to make sure you have enough fuel, because you're not getting back off and getting fuel very easy. So hey, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Couldn't be better if I was twins.
Well, good.
How's that?
So do you have a pass already, sir?
I do not.
Okay. So it's $25 for a motorcycle, good for 7 days, unless you know you want a year pass.
Okay.
Year passes are $55 for here, $80 for any national park in the United States.
I think I'm
25.
good with today. Yep.
Okay. Have a map?
That would be great.
Do you have questions?
Just out of curiosity, so last night I was traveling in late. It says the park is open 24 hours a day. Is somebody actually in here to take your money 24 hours?
We don't staff it 24 hours a day.
Okay.
This is the sign that's on there, so when you scan that on your phone, then it gives you the options: motorcycle, individual, car. Vehicle.
Okay, so would I have been able to pull in here and find a campsite and just pay?
Nope, because campgrounds were all full, lodges were all full yesterday,
Okay.
so you would not have.
Okay.
So good through the 13th if you do go in and out of the park.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, thank you very much.
You have a good evening, or have a good day.
Listen, I'm on Shenandoah. How can I have a bad day?
This is good. This is true, sir. Take care.
You too, thanks. Okay, so in case you missed it, the entrance fee for a motorcycle is $25 for 7 days. Or you can get the annual pass for $55, I think she said. Yeah. This is what I mean. It is so hard to pick and choose where you stop. This is Shenandoah National Park. If you enter from the north and go south, Shenandoah is 100 miles, roughly, 100 to 104, somewhere in there. And it joins the Blue Ridge, and the Blue Ridge continues on for another 469 miles. There is not one piece of it that's not scenic, as you can see. You guys can't see it through the helmet, but my cheeks hurt from smiling right now. These are just some great smooth beginner twisties. Roads like this are what motorcycling is all about. The days like this. Folks, I'm here to tell you, it is like 65 degrees, sunny, very, very little haze over the mountains right now. This is my idea of a perfect day. A perfect piece of pavement, nice and smooth, lots of twists, warm enough to be warm, cool enough not to be sweating, and just enjoying some twisties. If I'm lucky enough to make it to heaven, hopefully I can skip the staircase and take a road like this. I've talked about being passionate before, about just motorcycling in general. I have goosebumps right now. I don't know if that's strange or... all I know is it feels good. It makes me feel alive. The other great thing about doing this on a motorcycle is it does make it convenient, especially if you have like a passenger, to go in and out of these overlooks, and they can have their camera at the ready, or you can have a camera at the ready, and just take your pictures, enjoy the scenery a little bit, and pull right back out. So just do a slow roll. Anyhow, not to bore y'all, I'm gonna continue on. doesn't get any better than this. Okay, so I am off of Shenandoah Skyline Drive. Now I'm trying to race to 81 because there is a very large violent storm cell that was leaving Chicago area this morning, and it's tracking straight east, and if I don't boogie, I'm gonna get caught in some really nasty. And when I say nasty, they're saying hail the size of baseballs, sleet, downpouring rain, 70-mile-an-hour winds. So hopefully I'll be able to cut this thing off and get up into at least northern Pennsylvania. It looks like I'd be safe, but I never thought I'd want to say I want to be in New York. But I guess that's when I can get to New York, I'll be better for it. So hopefully we get out in front of this thing and time to boogie down. Once we get in this clearing, take a good look around. 360 degrees. Unbelievable. So headed off to Carlisle, Pennsylvania from Spring Mills, West Virginia. Stopped at Old Choke and Puke. Got myself a grinder and some fries, and now I'm on my way. I've mentioned it before, what a morale bust it is when you're cold and you're wet. So I had a couple of sprinkles on me, nothing that really got me wet per se. However, just that moisture in the air and the temperature drop, it's got to be, I'm fogging up my windshield here, so it's probably low 50s, mid 40s. At least up there on these mountains and coming through the passes. So I was miserable. I was thinking about calling it, and now that I have my overalls on and sweatshirt, a little bit of something on my chest, I feel so much better. Like I feel like I could go for hours again. I got a full tank of gas. So I'm really hoping to bust out another couple hundred miles at least, and we'll see how I feel then. But yeah, being warm makes all the difference in the world. And if you ever get a chance to get your hands on a pair of these pants,
Boy, I'll tell you, these military surplus, you can't beat them. I am so comfortable right now. I'm so warm. And I'll tell you, Kawasaki has something right here too. Because even when it was raining a little bit, I didn't get wet. My legs didn't get wet. My chest didn't get wet. Really, if you tuck your legs in behind that gas tank and you have those gas tank pads on anyway, it's I don't get wet at all. The air, I don't feel any of the wind on my legs right now, which is, I mean, that's huge. For those of you that ride, you know, you get that wind on your knees, you start getting those trembles, you can't get your feet on, you can't keep your feet on the pedals. Yeah, they got it right, boy, because this thing really aerodynamically, it doesn't look it. It looks like a tractor, but boy, it just keeps that wind off you. Let's turn it on again and just share that sunset. Kind of a perfect ending to a pretty good day. Like I said, yeah, rain chased me, but I really never got wet, so I got to do one of my favorite rides in the world, man, going out upon the Shenandoah. For those of you that don't get out and experience our national parks, really, get out there, check these national parks out. Your taxpayer dollars pay for them, and I'll tell you, the beauty that they have and the education that you can get from some of these parks, yeah, it's well worth the ride, especially if you have kids. Get your kids out there, let them experience this stuff. Shenandoah, actually, this was the first time I've been up there that I haven't seen bears. I did see a few deer, a couple of possum, but no bear this year. And this is the prime time of year for them too. I'm really surprised. But anyway, off track again. Sunset, gorgeous. So I'm just gonna chug away now, and I don't know, it's 8 o'clock now. If I push it, I can be home by 2 in the morning. So there ain't gonna be much to see from here on out. It's gonna get dark, so unless there's something spectacular, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for joining, and once again, until we meet on the road or on the trail, y'all take care of yourselves.